Super Bowl 50 is just a few hours away. Carolina taking on Denver. Mark Rogers TV making our Super Bowl prediction. And before we do, let's keep in mind last year's. I've only got a couple hours to bask in the glory and the glow of Patriots 27-24. That was my pick. Check out the video. New England 27-24. The Patriots won it thanks to Pete Carroll 28-24. Missed that one by a point. So this year we want to hit this one exactly on the money. I take great pride in my Super Bowl predictions. So for this year, during the NFL playoffs, I'm 7-3 straight up, 6-4 against the spread, including sweeping last weekend against the spread, although the Patriots did lose to the Broncos. Okay, in Super Bowls since 1984, straight up, 25-7, straight up. 26-6 against the spread. That's pretty good. 26-6 against the spread. Yes, I should have taken the gold truck out to Vegas and unloaded over the past 32 Super Bowls. But 26-6 against the spread. But what's it matter? Doesn't matter. It only matters what you do right now. And right now we've got a game in which we've got two excellent defenses. We think the Broncos are a little bit better on D. I'm rooting for the Broncos, but Peyton Manning limited in the passing game. And I think Peyton Manning's going to play a near flawless game to his ability right now. Not Peyton Manning 2005 flawless. 350 and 5 touchdowns. Peyton Manning at about $180 to 220, maybe a touchdown pass, maybe two. But Cam Newton's going to make plays in the fourth quarter against the Denver defense. So the rush was devastating against Brady last week. It will be again this week against a better Carolina offensive line. It will be devastating at times, but when it's not, when they don't get to Cam Newton, he can make plays. Obviously, with his feet and his arm, he's got a reliable tight end in Greg Olsen. The wide receiver core takes a lot of criticism, but Ted Ginn does get behind the defense on occasion, and he only has to make about 2 huge plays in this game for Carolina to be in good shape offensively. Going to be difficult for both teams to run the ball. It's going to be extremely difficult for the Broncos to find points against this Carolina defense, limited again in the passing game. Numbers released this week saw that Peyton Manning, top 5 in the league in most statistical categories beyond the obvious, the yardage and the touchdowns, the deep statistical analysis of throwing down the field, throwing accurately, throwing for completions and touchdowns and big yardage plays on third down, and not throwing interceptions. That was 2 or 3 years ago. That was his first couple seasons with the Broncos. He has stepped back statistically in a decisive way. Peyton Manning now near the bottom of the league in all those categories. It's going to be difficult for him to hit big plays against Carolina. Good football game. Denver's defense keeps Manning in it. He plays about as flawlessly. He plays a tactician's game, but he's going to have to make big plays. He won't be able to. Cam Newton will. Carolina wins it. Panthers at -5. Yes, I'm rooting for the Broncos, but the Panthers win this game. -5, so take the Panthers to cover by a smidge. Carolina wins it over Denver 24-17, and I'm hot right now with, again, the 27-24 Patriots pick last year. 2 years ago, despite the Broncos being a 3-point favorite against Seattle, I took the Seahawks to win 34-13. That's my pick on Super Bowl 50. Need to hear from you right here on Mark Rogers TV.